Welcome to our first best of episode of UNLV Box Seats. Today we're going to be talking about our favorite personality segments, what we thought was the funniest, and just our best moments from this fall of our show. So I am joined by
Ziana Vasquez.
And me, Roman Bell. So what do you have to say about this?
Honestly, our personality segments is probably one of the best things we do on our podcast, besides us talking about sports, obviously. And it really gives us a sense who we are. And honestly, we do have our laughs out here. So you're going to see how funny we can be. And the reason why our lovely editor, Juliana, takes her sweet time with us. And yeah, so here is number 3.
Moving on, as you know, we like to do a little personal segment here, and it's my turn up for it. And I've got a little game I like to call, Is That Sport Real, or Did Ian Make It Up at 1 a.m. last night? It's a great game. I'm really excited. We're going to start out strong with the sport of cheese racing.
What?
This is a sport in which you throw a wheel of cheese down a very... Don't react. You're answering last now. You throw a wheel of cheese down a very steep, very rough hill, and you race it. No one beats the cheese.
I'm sorry, do you mean a person races the cheese, or do you mean two wheels of cheese?
Many people race the cheese. No one beats the cheese.
As long as they don't cut it.
No one beats the cheese. The cheese always wins, but the first person down alive does win. Injuries, very common. This is a very steep, very rough hill. Feel free to ask me questions about this sport.
Well, wait, the game objective is just to determine whether it's a sport or not, right?
Well, is this real, or is this something I made up at 1 a.m. last night?
I feel like that's too descriptive to not be a sport.
I'm a very creative man, Roman.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah? Sure, I'll go with yeah.
Roman says it's real. Jack, what do you say?
I'm going to say that's a sport. I may have said otherwise, but someone's reaction switched where I was going.
You're ruining the game. Ziana, what do you have to say?
See, I wasn't going to mention names there.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I say it's a sport. And the only reason why I know it might be a sport is because there was a Disney Channel show and they did that exact same thing. And that's how I know.
That is not how I thought you were going to get it. It is, in fact, a real sport.
Yeah.
This annual tradition in Gloucester, England, down one specific hill, attracts competitors worldwide. It's incredibly dangerous. There was a Netflix documentary episode on it a few years back. Very interesting sport, but I do have more sports. Coming up next is sled hog racing. This is an ancient sport, very old, where you would have to catch a wild boar, lash it to a wooden sled, and you would race other competitors who've done the same thing across a field. Keep in mind, ancient sport. Traditionally, the losing hog would be used for a feast in honor of the changing seasons, while the winning hog was given a bunch of food and kept as a pet by the winner, which often went poorly because it was a wild boar you just lashed up. Wild boars don't tend to make the best pets. Mostly played in ancient times. In modern times, in Central Europe, it is played with a domesticated and trained boar in countries like Austria. Feel free to ask me any questions.
I don't have any questions.
I don't have any
What, you don't have any
questions.
historical questions about this sport?
No,
No.
I feel like that's not a sport.
I think the way you describe it eliminates any
Yeah.
question. What am I going to say? Oh,
Yeah.
how
Sounded
big
like
was
borderline fiction.
it? That
Where
sounds...
did it get played? I don't know.
You said like Eastern Europe or something.
Well, I said currently, in the modern adaptation, it's played mostly in Central Europe.
I'm going to say this is fake. There's no shot. How are you going to lash up a boar?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Are
say
you
it's
carrying
fake
the
too.
sled with you? Do you lash up the boar and pull it back? No, there's no way
yeah.
this is
Yeah,
real.
it's fake.
It's fake.
Yeah, you guys got me. It is something I made up at 1 a.m. last night. I thought the additional details of it's currently modernly played in Central Europe would get you. No. Okay, this game is not nearly as fun as I thought it would be if you guys are just right all the time. But next up, I have 2 more. They're going to get you. This is Buzkashi, which is a game originating from Asian nomad. Do you have anything to say? Do you guys have anything to say?
Not say is not the word I would use.
Buzkashi, that's how it's pronounced. Am I missing something? This whole part's gonna be cut. We're gonna. Roman looks like I just told him that a pet died.
Continue with your description, please, of Buzkashi.
Okay, we're gonna take it from the top. Juliana, cut this whole thing out. Put this in the extended edition.
This is what I wish we would have had video for this.
For our extended edition audio listeners, no one is a shade less than magenta right now. Okay, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna try again. Please don't slam the desk while I'm doing this. Okay. Roman, can you stop that, please? This is a professional podcast, Roman.
Oh yeah, professionals don't laugh.
We all okay?
Please don't say the name again. Just continue with the sport.
Well, how are they gonna know what it's called? Fine.
Well,
okay.
you said it way before we started laughing. So
Let's try it again. So the next word I have up for you is a game that originated in the 10th to 15th centuries, wherein there are two teams of people, each on horses. Do we need to take like a minute and a half?
Yeah, we do.
Let's just everyone center themselves.
Oh.
Everyone get a drink of water if you need it.
2009 jousting. I don't even know.
Do you need to meditate? What's happening here?
I don't know. Oh, I'm usually an easy person to laugh. So.
That name caught me so off guard.
That's what.
I just saw Jack
I
laughing.
only
and then I
started
just
laughing
lost
because
it.
Jack started to laugh.
Bro, because I saw him and Ian's going into the description and this dude's just like slowly moving down here so we can't see
He's just
him
falling
laughing.
victim to gravity over time. Okay. Can
Roman,
everyone
are
be a
you good?
consummate professional?
Hey,
good,
20
Roman?
seconds. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Luckily, we were short on the uptick, so we have time for this.
I feel so bad for Juliana. She really is like
Well, this is funny, though.
Well, she's gonna laugh.
she's
too.
gonna
It's
enjoy
okay.
it.
It's
Juliana's
okay
gonna
if we
laugh
go
at
over
this.
time. Also, we're only at like 30 minutes right now. We're not going to go into 47. And there are markers this
That's what they
time,
all
Wes.
say.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
It'll be
just
fine.
Restart because we had finished the last one, so we can just restart from whatever this.
Yeah, I'm not
sport
going to
is.
say the name of it, I guess.
I mean,
Nah, you can say the name.
You can say the name.
just
I
go
think we
ahead.
got it
Because
all
like
out
if
of
it's
us.
a whole new segment, then people are gonna want to know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Come on.
So, the next sport I have for you guys is a sport called Buzkashi, which is a game that originated in the 10th to 15th centuries, and it basically consists of this. There are two teams of people. Everyone's on horses, and everyone has a whip. The goal is that each team is trying to get a goat or calf carcass from their side of the field into a hole on the other side of the field to score a point, essentially capture the flag with the dead body
animals
of a small animal. Yes. Is this real or fake?
I'm really hoping it's fake because that just doesn't even.
Here's the thing. If it is fake, then you have to contend with the fact that your co-host made this up.
Yeah, see,
which is worse.
It might be, but at the same time, like I don't want it to be real.
Question: when did this all start?
This was in the 10th to 15th centuries. So the 900s to the 1400s.
Oh, I thought she meant when did it start that you started creating these ideas?
When did
Yeah, he
when
said
did
at
these
1 in the
thoughts
morning.
start?
Because that's so then, like that's so back, like way back then.
I'm gonna say
But, like,
fake.
I
You guys
really
can
want
make-
it to be fake also because that's just crazy.
You guys can make your own guesses. I'm gonna say fake.
Wait, what's yours?
I'm saying fake. I'm praying to God it's fake.
I'm saying it's fake.
Okay, fake.
It is a real sport.
I was gonna do that, and I was.
It is a real sport originating specifically from Asian nomads, namely the Mongolians, and is now played across parts of northern Asia, and namely Afghanistan is the primary country where it's played. It's genuinely a very interesting sport. I watched a couple of clips of it.
It's from the 10th to 15th century. How did you watch a clip of it?
It's still played in
He
relatively
just
modern
said it's still
times.
played.
Oh, my
Also,
bad.
like, cameras have existed since the 1930s, and so anything after then you can find footage of.
That's not good.
Yeah, anyway, that is a real sport. My co-hosts look traumatized.
Moving on.
Moving
I'm
swiftly
just more
on.
surprised than anything.
Moving swiftly on is a sport called lake rugby. This is a sport originating from mid-1800s Scotland. It is a full contact sport played in a large body of water. Originally in 1800s Scotland, wrestling and holding players underwater was allowed and almost encouraged as part of the sport. Obviously not commonplace in the modern version, but you do get injured quite a lot. Mainly what you're trying to do is there are 6 players on each team, and they're trying to get a ball into a goal that is across that large body of water. Is this a real or a fake sport?
Fake. How are you going to get across? Can you stand in the water?
You can swim.
Can you stand in the water?
No, it's too deep to stand. That's part of it.
So this is like modified water polo?
No, this is like death water polo. Like what?
Okay, is it real or is it fake?
I'm saying it's fake. There's no way anybody's playing that.
Where did this originated again?
Mid-1800s Scotland.
I think it's real.
Man, holding people underwater while playing a sport?
In the old version. This is not done in
This
the
is-
modern
this is
version.
not
I
done in
cannot
the
stress
modern
enough.
version.
Really? Huh.
That's how
I'm going to go with real.
That's how I think it's real.
Too real. Jack, it is a real sport, and you were so close to being right, because this is a little trick. This is just what water polo is. This is just the history of water polo, but it was called lake rugby as a nickname of the sport when it originated. So it is, in fact, a real sport. That is the real history of water polo. It used to be a very violent game.
I had friends who played water polo and they wore Speedos and swim caps. But I never thought there was any violent aspect of water polo. I thought you were just throwing a ball at a net.
Originally there was a violent aspect to water. It still is a full contact sport.
That's true. I just had friends who played it and they came out the same way they went in, so I never saw anything. Because when you play football, you come out a lot more purple than you went in.
Well, there are no pads in water polo, so they're not trying to hurt each other anymore.
That's true. You're just
in
shoving-
mid-1800s Scotland, they sure were, but that's my game. Everyone got it mostly right. I believe Jack is in last place because he got that water polo trick question wrong.
Yeah.
But a very fun game, I think.
We learned a lot of interesting sports.
Yeah. That was crazy.
I'm really glad Ian didn't just make some of these up.
Yeah.
Because
you guys flagged sled hog racing so fast.
Yeah, that.
I mean, the amount of lawsuits.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an ancient sport. The whole bit was it's supposed to be an ancient sport. They can't sue you in ancient times. Anyway.
They just hunt
That's
you.
the
They
end
just hunt you with spears.
Maybe not to a modern aspect, but yeah, like Jack said.
That's the end of our show. It has been a show, certainly.
Up next,
Number 2.
Moving on to the last segment. It is about the end of our show here. Jack, you've got the character segment that we always do. We always do one. We put so much care, we put so much effort, we put so much time into making these so they're entertaining for the listener and for us. And so what masterpiece do you have for us today?
So we're gonna be doing ML. I don't know enough NHL rules, so I can't do that with them. So we're gonna be doing a true or false segment of rules between the MLB, the NFL, and the NBA.
All right. Well, let's see. That sounds very interesting. It sounds like you put a lot of effort into it. You got to go through rule books. It's fascinating. Let's see. What's your first real or fake rule you got for us?
A pitch that bounces and is caught is a strike.
Is there a specific situation? Is this an infield fly rule thing? Is there a specific, or is this just a general statement?
No, this is the next one. If a pitcher throws a pitch and it bounces and is caught by the catcher, it can still count as a strike.
Because you see so many pitches go in the dirt, but I'm never looking at the count when it's happening. I'm looking at the crying face of the pitcher every time.
Well, isn't it as long as it goes through the strike zone, it doesn't matter where the ball lands? I think, because I've seen, really terrible pitches, those will obviously be a ball, but I think even if it's
But aren't the rules for, what a wild pitch is?
what do you mean in the dirt? Right in front of them or just, way out?
no, just
like a
getting
wild pitch?
through it.
Oh.
It bounces in the dirt, guys.
So, hypothetically, it could bounce,
So, if it just
halfway across the
threw
mound.
it and then just
But if it goes
It
through
just-
the strike zone, it could be a strike.
No, the only thing is, doesn't matter where it bounces. It bounces and it is caught. Like a foul tip, when the foul tip is caught and it's a strike. It bounces and it's caught, it's a strike.
Does it have to go through the strike zone in order for that to count?
I'm trying to visualize it. Give me a minute.
No, just says bounces through the strike zone. Bounces not through the strike zone, just in general, bounces, caught by the catcher.
No
It's a
way
strike.
that's real. Not like it would have to go through the because like theoretically if it bounces and goes through the strike zone, I don't know what the wild pitch rules are off the top of my head, but that could reasonably be a strike, I guess. But if it just because hypothetically, imagine if it bounces, goes 5 feet out from the strike zone, and the catcher is just quick and is able to snatch it. That would be everyone would be doing
I
that.
feel like I've seen it like actually happen in baseball though. I'm gonna have to say that's true, but I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm gonna say true too because I believe that the whole strike zone thing is the thing. And then if it's a ball, if it goes like to the left or the right of somebody, that's just gonna be a wild pitch. That's obviously gonna just be a ball, or the runner will just take off if it's bad enough. So
What's happening, Jack?
It is not a rule. A
Okay,
bouncing pitch
obvious.
is never a strike, even if caught, unless the batter swings and misses at it first.
Okay, is it a wild pitch if it's in the dirt?
No.
Okay.
A wild pitch is only when it gets past. Okay, if it gets past the catcher without the catcher touching it, it's a wild pitch.
Okay.
Catcher
Alright.
touches it and it gets past him, pass ball.
Gotcha. There's nuance to those rules. All right,
Okay.
fascinating. Jack, what else you got?
Next one is going to be the offense can decline a penalty to save yardage.
true.
True.
Well, I don't know enough about football to say either way, but the two people who do watch football said true, so I'm going to say true.
You're all wrong.
Oh,
In certain situations, the non-offending team may choose to enforce the penalty or decline it, but they can't bank the yardage to apply later. They choose the best immediate outcome.
Oh,
I feel like that's a trick of the words.
That's good. No, that was a trick of the word. That was a
it
good
really
one.
was nice.
We got bamboozled. All right, well,
Yes.
going on to basketball, what do you got for us?
The closely guarded rule. A player cannot possess the ball for 5 seconds while being closely guarded by a defender without dribbling, passing, or shooting. Is this a rule?
I've definitely seen standoffs that last longer than 5 seconds.
Wait, repeat it again.
So it's the closely guarded rule. A player cannot possess the ball for 5 seconds while closely guarded by a defender without dribbling, passing, or shooting.
I have definitely seen, shot clock notwithstanding.
Isn't that
Well,
considered
and you
holding?
can't stand in the key for 3 seconds.
it
I know
holding?
that's a
Isn't
thing.
that holding?
holding?
Isn't that holding?
He's holding 5 seconds?
Well, I know when you're taking the ball out of bounds, you can't hold it for more than 5 seconds. Well,
But I
used to
feel like
play
I've definitely
basketball,
seen, people be at the line and they'll
Yeah.
just be looking at each other for like 10 seconds. I mean, shot clock
so. Well,
notwithstanding.
because I know the 5-second rule is like when you're trying to take the ball out of bounds and stuff like that.
I'm
you
going to say
can't
it's not
hold it.
real. I'm going to say that's fake.
Repeat it one more time, actually. Just real quick.
Bro,
I'm
it's just
trying to-
it's a true or false. It's not a debate, guys. A player cannot possess the ball for 5 seconds while closely guarded by a defender without dribbling, passing, or shooting.
That's false. I've seen
That's
it.
not real.
I've seen that
I
before.
would agree with them. False.
Wrong. It's true.
Okay,
You
you know what? I knew it. I should have said true.
It says this
Bleep that
rule
out,
is
please.
more.
Bleep that out, please.
This rule is more strictly enforced in high school and college, but is still on the books for NFL NBA, not NFL, NBA,
NFL rule.
NBA throw-ins and free throws. If you watch the pass-ins, you will see the refs going like this with their hands, and once you reach 5 seconds, it is a 5-second violation. You lose possession to the other team. Okay.
And I did say out of bounds is 5 seconds. So
You
I
did
should
say
have just
that.
stuck.
You
I
really
should have
did.
just stuck with it. I should have just.
Next one. Any home run hit by a player who has already hit 3 home runs in the game is immediately retracted if the pitcher who gave up the home run strikes out the next 3 batters on exactly 9 pitches.
You can't retract points in baseball. If the home run's already scored, you can't get rid of that's locked in the books.
Wait, repeat that.
Are you listening?
No, I am. I'm trying to get the details.
Rowan, do you
know
need
what I
to
mean?
turn your headphone
no,
volume
I
up
need
a
the
little bit?
details. That's how I'm winning, and everybody else.
Any
is not.
home run hit by a player who has 3 home runs previously, this would be their 4th home run of the game, is immediately retracted if the pitcher who gave up the home run strikes out the next 3 batters on exactly 9 pitches, throws an immaculate inning after the home run is retracted if the player already has 3 previous.
That's so.
I've never seen that in my life.
Okay, I've never seen that.
Me neither.
I've never seen that
But
happen.
in
And,
fairness, immaculate innings are very rare, so
I mean, going down in 9 pitches is not. Hang on, is it 9 or less, or does it have to be 9 pitches exactly?
it has to be 9 pitches exactly.
Oh,
3
cheater.
strikes.
Cheater.
No,
Cheater.
I'm
Cheater.
looking at Baker Mayfield. He just having a
Ah,
baby boy.
No, she is. Yeah, that's fair. All right. No, that's first of all, I have never once in my life seen a point retracted unless like the broadcaster messed up in saying it. No,
That's true, yeah.
That's an insane thing. I'm pretty sure there's no way in the rules to retract points in baseball. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing that happens.
I've never seen that.
I'm
in my
gonna say it's
entire
And
life.
also,
Balls.
secondary
But-
thing, why on earth would it be exactly 9 pitches and not 9 or less pitches? Do they
because-
have to go down on strike?
Yeah,
Do flyouts not
has-
count?
Yeah, it has to be 3 strikeouts.
Okay, no, that's ridiculous. That's
Yeah,
not real.
I'm gonna go false too because I'm winning as it goes. So.
Yeah, this is MLB. The unwritten rules become written, but it is completely made up by me. And this is
Is that
not,
a rule you want to be in baseball?
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it'd be kind of funny, especially due to the fact that it is so unlikely to happen because immaculate innings are so rare. And also, if a pitcher is giving up his 4th home run of the game, he's probably not staying in the game anymore.
Yeah, no.
So, I mean, I thought that might get you guys is just that because immaculate innings are not a common theme, that you guys might think it's true, and it's just a very rare occurrence.
I should have asked this at
Adverse
the start, but like, what happens if it's a multiple RBI home run? That would have been a great question to ask. Do all the runs go away?
Yep, home run is retracted as a whole.
That's an awful idea, Jack. That's our show. What a great segment. Thank you so much, Jack.
Thank you,
You
guys.
put so much care into
miss
it.
you guys until January.
Yeah,
30th.
but he's sprinting out of the studio as we speak.
I have work, guys.
He's sprinting out of the
You're getting
studio.
caught.
But with that, that's a pretty good place to end it. It has been a wonderful show. Thank you so much.
And next up,
Number one.
So as you guys have heard from our previous episodes, I did a truth or bull game a couple weeks ago where I just talked about athlete routines that are either true or bull. But this time I'm going to do just sports in general, just routines, maybe teams. So I'm going to do that. You guys remember the rules, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
It was
pretty
such a fun
basic.
game last time.
Yep,
I loved
that
it.
was. All right, cool. All right, so I'll get us started. So hockey teams in the NHL tend to have routines, such as the Florida Panthers and the Rat Trick tradition. The story begins on October 8th, 1995, when forward Scott Millenby killed a rat with a stick in the locker room before the game, then scored 2 goals in a 4-3 win over the Calgary Flames.
Whoa.
Afterwards, fans began throwing plastic rats onto the ice after goals, hundreds of them, especially during the 1996 run to the Cup final. Not only does this team do this, but the Nashville Predators, they throw fish onto the ice as a tradition to their mascot, a tiger. And also,
Tigers don't eat fish that much, I don't think.
well, I don't know. It's logic I don't tend to understand because I'm a Golden Knights fan. But I mean,
Fair.
I've witnessed this before, and yeah. So, what is this, guys? Truth or dare? Mind you, I could
Truth
be
or
lying.
dare?
Truth or
again?
bull?
Truth or dare?
It's your game, Roman.
So, what do you guys think? Truth or bull?
I wouldn't be surprised at all, honestly, by this. So I'm gonna say truth.
Okay, I'm also going to say true because I've definitely seen clips of people throwing rats on the ice before, and I've definitely seen like the billboard image of please keep your fish to yourself until the end of the game.
I would hope so.
And I was just so caught off guard by the story of how the rat thing came to be
No, me too. Me too. Don't worry.
that I for a second
The
thought this was
shock in
not
our
real.
faces are like we really thought it was.
Yeah,
bull.
listeners, you can't see that obviously because it's a visual thing. But imagine the most shocked face that you've ever seen in your life, and there's 2 of them in the room, and Roman's just smiling the whole time.
So that is true. On a side note, the Detroit Red Wings also throw octopi onto the ice, and they did this one time in 1995. So the mid-90s were a crazy time for hockey traditions.
The mid-90s were a crazy time for everything, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It was the mid-90s.
No, absolutely.
I wasn't alive, but I've heard stories.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
Roman, what's your next little factoid you've got for us?
In China, Shaolin monks develop high pain tolerance through a combination of intensive physical conditioning and mental training, which includes controlling their breathing, focus, and emotional responses to pain during Kung Fu. So part of this pain tolerance includes a practice where they hit each other in the you-know-what. They'll do this by punching, kicking, even using a wooden battering ram at probably 10 miles per hour over and over
That's
and
so
over again.
fast. That's faster than people can run generally.
Yeah,
At that point, you don't have anything down there.
I wouldn't be surprised if a truck could run over them at this point.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. They're crazy, but they'll do this. They'll break logs with their fists. They'll do anything to try and prep themselves for pain tolerance. It is a routine known as iron pain tolerance. So, will it be, guys? Truth or bull?
To quote an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that doesn't sound real, but I don't know enough about Shaolin monks to disagree with you. Ziana, what are your thoughts?
You said this was in China?
Yep. Kung Fu.
You know where the Shaolin monks are.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Well, they're also in Tibet, though. It's
But,
difficult geopolitical
then again,
relationships.
like, China, the way, like, their military base, like, from what, like, I just know off of, like, just, like, learning strategy. Like, of course, like,
Your war strategies?
yeah, my war strategies, meaning TikTok.
Yeah, Ziana's ready to conquer any world government at any moment.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. No, I'm just kidding.
Big things coming.
Big things coming, y'all don't know. I was going to make an impression of Trump, but I thought big things are coming. Big things.
I got big things
I got
coming.
big things coming. Okay, anyways.
50-year mortgage.
So, but no, like, just, let me take it up.
Go ahead.
As you said, it was from China, so of course, like, they're learning tactics for the militaries. Like, they're very strong over there, mainly in Korea, from what I know, too. So, like, I really wouldn't be surprised, but the thing that's throwing me off is just
The battering ram.
the battery ram. Basically, that's just a tree, but, like, still, that's just throwing me off so bad. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised. But for the safety of the down there area, I'm going to say it's bull.
Just to make the game interesting, I'm going to say it's real. But truthfully, you've stumped me. I'm at a loss for words. What is it?
It is true. There's videos of this on social media of, like, literally battering rams. Just they'll even do it to themselves. I'm like, how are they even doing this?
For our listeners, Ziana made the face that you would see if you had seen a ghost in your home, and then immediately opened her laptop to double check this.
Oh, some
I
of the
don't
funniest
believe
stuff.
this. I physically can't believe it.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to count going at 10 miles per hour as like a real fact, because that feels like something you just pulled off your dome. But if a battering ram was going 10 miles per hour into, as you know, Shaolin monks are typically an all-male situation. A battering ram going at 10 miles per hour into the testes, which of course is the official medical term for those, that's not something that's, like, healthy or non-injuring broadly.
But no, I heard they do, like, a breathing technique where they, like, it'll not damage.
Did you hear this from a kung fu movie, Roman?
No, I did not hear this from Kung Pao Enter the Fist at all. I looked at this up with research and well-based facts.
I believe you, but Ziana, is it real?
I'll be honest, the 10 miles per hour was probably a little exaggeration.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
What are they called again?
Shaolin monks. Just look up iron body training or iron pain tolerance.
Iron.
Pain tolerance, yeah.
God, I love this show. Nowhere else on a college sports podcast can you get stories of battering rams going right into testes.
You found it?
Now,
No, they're just kicking him down there. Oh my god!
this is all going to be in the bloopers episode, I'm sure, but Jesus. What a game, Roman. Really fascinating stuff. I believe I won because I believed that the iron pain tolerance training was real and Ziana did not. Really fascinating game. Thank you so much. Can't wait to play it again sometime in the future.